All right, guys, this is a 2010 Cadillac DTS. We have the replacement engine over here for it. When it's not raining, I'll show you, but it's raining out. We're working on getting the underneath apart. Air cleaner box is removed, computer's removed, it's in the back. We got the radiator reservoir removed, the stabilizer was removed here. We're gonna have to go underneath and remove the clips. We're gonna have to remove the front bumper. We've already removed the bolts for this right here, and we removed these the mounts for the radiator. And tomorrow we're getting an AC machine, so we'll hook it up and discharge the system, and then we'll have to go from there. But we're going to attempt to pull this from the top out, which is going to be kind of a feat. There's some room here, but just barely. This might impact a little here, so we need to be careful of the brake lines. But it looks like we've got some clearance here to come this way, but we may have to move the AC lines out of the way. And I think the way they normally do this is they drop it down. And yeah, we're gonna move this and try to bring it up and out this way. So stay tuned, guys. Oh, look at that, it's not raining out anymore. We did get the bumper off. I didn't get a video, but I'll kind of tell you. Emotional damage. There's a nut here, a bolt here. All these clips come off on that side. The top piece comes out. You have to pull the fenders, the inner fender well, keep all your clips and whatnot, but those go up there. Then this will come out. I already got those two hidden bolts here. That plastic piece comes out, and we're gonna take this off. I think I'll let you know what size those are in a moment, but those 4 bolts have to come out, and then this piece comes off. We're gonna take off the bracket, and then I gotta find a way to try to save this condenser. I want to save the 134A in it. I have a recovery machine, but we still have a piece that needs to connect the manifold gauges up to it, so we'll get back on that in a minute. All right, so just for reference, this line goes down to the bottom of the transmission, and the top transmission line goes down to the bottom of the radiator. So I'm going to remove these clips now on both of them and pull the lines, and then I'm going to get the radiator out. All right, so we've gotten this far, but we need a special attachment to try to see if we can uncharge the system. We had to unscrew this, pull this piece off to get that harness out, because that's going to come out with this. Still more to do. There's still more to do, but we'll get on it. All right, guys, the AC recovery machine, we have it hooked up. We're going to turn the gauges on. Open, open. We'll pull this open all the way. That's recover. So we're gonna recycle, turn on the compressor, and I'm gonna open this up, and I'm gonna open this one up. So I think I got it so that it's pulling it now. Recycle this stuff out, and we'll charge it back up later after we get back to it. So it's day 2 or 3, whatever, and we're taking off the AC condenser. I should have discharged the system. Forget we're dealing with Cadillac. Did not pull a vacuum. Let's find out. But this condenser needs to come off along with the compressor. Still pressurized? Shouldn't have been. Weird, it said 0. That's fine. Wasn't that pressurized, so cool. That we'll set to the side. These are 13s. Should all be 13s. Really easy to deal with. Pull that out. Put it back on there. Overkill. It's right there. There's that bracket for the power steering line. We'll just set that bolt back in there. We'll switch it over. So we got the alternator out, and there's goes through here, bolts on right there. I think here, yeah, right in there. Pull the belt out. You need a 1/2 inch. I used the pulley serpentine belt tool. Pulled the power steering line already. This looks like it bolts, let's look here, and then you got a bolt right there, and let's look on the front. Is there a second? Yeah. And then there's one there, and then the AC compressor comes out, so we gotta pull that. All right, we disconnected the transmission line. That clip goes back in the top of this. When it goes back and clips in place, it unclips from that, pulls its way through here, and we clearly look at that. Just take it up through this way, and we'll have to pull it off this bracket and then tuck it probably behind. Yeah, we'll just tuck it back. The rundown. That disconnected from here, and you need to get this disconnected from there, and you got to come around and pull your ABS wiring sensor off of here because it's all attached in the back there. And then it's a Cadillac, so you know.
Giggity.
Where's the fuel line? Can't remember where. Oh, right there. So popped it off of here. And oh, it's over there, my bad. So we've got to go check the lines in the back and check some harnesses over here and underneath. I just want you to see there's a harness here underneath, and I unplugged that. There's another loom up that way that we're gonna deal with. So that went up in here, and it's part of this. So we disconnected that because I'm sure that wiring harness needs to come up through. This is the exhaust under the car. So let's see what we got. All right, we broke one loose. Ugh. So that other one way up there, you're gonna have to get a wobble universal, and I got it. So we'll bring it out. Yeah, that bolt up there, it's a 15. I broke it loose, but you're probably definitely gonna have to use a wobble. And then there's another one around the way, and we'll have the exhaust disconnected. All right, 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, get that off of there with an 18. There's a 18 there. You have to kind of pry it down. It doesn't want to come, so you got to kind of like pry it in between. The axle comes out, but you got to get what I have to do. I have to use one of these extensions in between it, smack it up in there, and just chisel it till it slid right out. So we got her. Let's do the other side. All right, so we took that CV axle out and took the motor mount bolts out. So there's a nut there. It's a 21. Same over there. And then these two are 18s. Now we're gonna hook it to the cherry picker and try to get her. What the heck happened? Oh, there we go. Got her. So next we gotta pull it back, disconnect everything on this, pull the transmission off and connect it there. Gotta connect the flywheel, all that good stuff. Check our sensors, compare what we have and what we don't have, and then make sure that all gets put back.
Am I a hero? I really can't say, but yes.